Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you are feeling good. You're feeling lighter and lighter, better and better from moment to moment. And you are fully transcended time, space, and gravity because the final breakthrough is here. I hope you can feel it. I hope you can feel these amazing energies and keys and codes flooding in, the amazing clarity and downloads and everything that is becoming possible now, which is infinite possibilities. And we have the opportunity on our hands to make the magic happen together as one. So I hope you can join me because the grids are ready. I'm just getting huge activation as I'm speaking these words. The grids are ready, okay? And it's all lighting up like a Christmas tree. A lot of us can feel it within our own bodies as our multidimensional DNA and the Christa Sapphira, so the new upgraded androgynous diamond rainbow plasma aurora light body is fully activating and it's all coming online. So our embodiment is here. The forerunners are leading this. So if you're not feeling it yet, just know that it's there and you are releasing everything that's not that. Okay? Keep remembering. Keep the faith, keep the vision, feel whatever you need to feel, whatever comes up in the now moment. That's so important now and always. And that's really all that's necessary in order to get to the other side, to where we want to get to. So you need to feel the uncomfortable feelings and the pain and whatever comes up. Face that, transmute it, alchemize it to get to the other side, because you need to kind of go through the sad to get to the happy. So with these massive heart activations and openings, which are so key to everything, all the grief and sadness and whatever else we still have there, around our hearts needs to come up. And that really is the case for our whole body, because this is obviously a whole physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual ascension where we are literally moving, merging everything as one and into one. So if you like to make the magic happen, join me for tomorrow's call on the 22nd, okay, 22/11th. It's going to be epic. What we already have started on the 11/11th was amazing. The grid activations, crystal cathedral activations, the whole new earth holographic grid system is coming online. Our new Eden is coming online. So push the button with me, okay? Together as one. Join me. I leave the details below, probably in the comments. I need to 936. Yeah, it's 1936. Anyway, so I'm going to leave the details below in the comments, probably, if you want to take part and haven't already. Also, just some quick reminders, okay? I try to summarize, like tidy up the summary of how to sign up and what the calls are about. But I'm just going to rephrase it. So basically, we're going to do a very powerful activation tomorrow. So this is part of a two-part call, two calls. One was on the 11/11th, and one is going to be tomorrow on the 22nd. And I've been shown the 22nd is going to be even more powerful, and I can already very much feel this. So this is our chance literally to switch on the new earth grids fully and ignite heaven on earth now, okay? So again, potential, that's what we're working with, all right? But I know what we've done since the eclipse and in general so far, like, it's all about us believing that we can do that makes this happen. Really, okay? Us as one. And these are always collective activations that we anchor in. So it's going to affect all willing hearts and minds, as all I transmit does. But those that are taking part will, are also in the replay, because your multidimensional self will take part, even if you sign up after the 22nd, okay, and join the replay. So the replay from the 11th is already available. We went for over 3.5 hours. It was such an amazing call and field. Amazing keys and codes in there and activations. And we did a new earth activation. A new earth abundance activation, which really activated the grids and crystal cathedral network and the whole new grid system and clearing out, the red cube system and any lingering lunar connections and kind of shadow gestalts and so forth. So we've been dusting off a lot over the last 2 days. Let me just finish about the activation. So those that have signed up, okay, the price of 11.11 was for one call. So together, both calls were 22.22. Okay, so if you just really want to take part in one, if you just want to pay 11.11, fine. Now, those are also suggestions. And I'm also allowing, obviously, people who are not able to pay or who are just paying around €3. So also I'm kind of relying on people to really get this, to, support me back in what I'm offering here. So you have 2 calls. The last one went 3.5 hours, 40+ minute activation, super powerful. Tomorrow, we're going to talk more of New Earth into existence, because our word is literally creating matter and our realities, as well as do a very powerful activation with the grids, okay? And also very much will be focused on divine union to bring the cosmic reunion online fully. This is really our multidimensional DNA and the Chrysa Saphira, so the new androgynous light body, planetary-wide, within ourselves, and cosmically, okay? Because this is a whole cosmic operation. This is cosmic ascension. And this goes way beyond 5D. I've said this before. So who want to take part, please, if you've already paid 11.11 and we do another payment, okay, of whatever, please put maybe in the comments box that you already paid, like a second payment or something, or, something like that. And everybody, please, who hasn't received anything, I need your email. I need your email. Okay, please send me your email address. So just send me an email to my email address if you have signed up and haven't received anything yet. Okay, it's because I don't have your email. I leave my email address is Ramona Lapin, one word, @hotmail.com. I leave the links again below. Look in the comments for the description, as well as in the description box of the video. I don't know how much, lately I've had a lot of technical problems. So that is also, if you haven't received an email, even if you put an email in, just send me an email, okay, if you haven't received it yet. And otherwise, please follow the instructions of how to sign up. You need to make a donation of a minimum of, well, for both calls, really 22.22. Otherwise, if you really just want 11.11, or, more is also very much appreciated to make up for the people who are not paying. And a minimum of 33 for the ones who have some financial difficulties. If you can't, for any reason, make a payment, I can also offer bank details. If you can't make any of these options for whatever reason, please send me an email, okay? No PMs. Okay, I need this in one place. So please help me and send me an email. Thank you very much. And make a donation. In general, if my work supports you, I would really much appreciate feeding that back in regards to supports of monetary donations. That's the only income I have. I mean, I don't pay rent. That's the only reason how I can do this like this. So because I live with my mother. If anybody knows of a place in Ireland, especially around Dublin, okay, they can rent to me with a minimum of 2 bedrooms, please contact me on my email. All right. I think we can all feel we're all moving now. Much breakthroughs. We have to, this is, when we talk about surrender, this doesn't mean we don't do anything. No, we surrender to the source within. Okay, we surrender to the flow state, because everything happens from a calm mind. Yeah, but you will also be pushed at times to do certain things. And right now there's a big push in making the shift happen, in making the magic happen. And we do this in many things. We do this through activations, through every word, thought, feeling, belief, action we take. Okay, but especially the action now, the physicalizing everything is a very big part. So if you wonder, what surrender means, first of all, it doesn't mean not doing anything at all. It doesn't mean that. It just means surrender to your inner guidance and wisdom, so you will know what to do and when to do it in any now moment, because this is fully quantum now and not much is set here, and there are infinite possibilities, but it's for you to take them and grab them right now as well. But everybody needs to know when to do and when to be. And, throughout the day, we do all of these things, no? So it's like, it's never just one thing. And again, it doesn't mean that we don't do anything. Because people confuse that surrender with, I don't know, just giving up. And although, you know, you can really sometimes do if you can't control things, because it's not about controlling, it's about mastering our realities, okay, and understanding how this really works, which is through our consciousness, most of all. But sometimes it's good to just really surrender. I don't know, just throw yourself in the bed, arms wide open, and just like, I surrender to source. Because a lot of that is that. Like for my living situation, I know I need to move now. And my options are, last time I looked at this and asked for support from you beautiful people, and you did help me. But the living situation was just getting worse and worse here in Ireland. It's really bad, especially around Dublin, okay? So this needs to change, and we're going for everything is free, okay? All the essentials, everything is free. This only happens on an enslaved planet where you need to pay for your right to live, as in having a roof over your head and food and electricity and all that. That's why when we ignite New Earth, this is the abundance right there. It's free. Everybody's provided for the basics, okay, because there's enough for everyone. Obviously, this all requires a consciousness shift, but it's all interconnected. Because as we ignite the grids in the core, especially of Earth, which is connected to our high heart, our God seed or permanent seed atom, and connected to the supernova of the heart event as I see it. It's all interconnected, and also with the magnetic pole flip and shift back to Mother's natural supermagnetism, everything shifts. It shifts our realities. This is free energy. It's fully clearing all of these holographic overlays. I do believe it will happen within a blink of an eye ultimately. Or whether it's 3 days, whatever, you know, that will literally be a blink of an eye still. So we're doing this gradually, as we already have, but then it will also be one moment in time. However that may happen, again, this is down to us really opening our hearts. That's what we can actively do, because we, you know, I mean, if you want to call for solar flare, I mean, ultimately, I would really recommend just to focus on what we want to manifest, which is New Earth right now, right here. And it's available. And there's a smoke screen that's fully lifting right now, glass veil, fully dissolving. We've been very busy, especially over the last 2 days, just fully dissolving all of the evaporization of the last overlays. Yeah, and bringing the new online and simultaneously switching, pulling the plug off on the artificial simulation. That's what we're doing now. And I still see it, especially as the divine masculine now in his new essence, as he's risen energetically, fully stepping into his kingship, into his guardianship, and remembering what he's here for. And speaking from his heart, his new higher heart mind. That's what fully dissolves the rest of the nonsense. That's what I see. Now, again, always take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So, but this is it. This is our opportunity, but we need to realize it, that we hold the power, that we came to make it happen, that we are sources, boots on the ground, literally. This doesn't just happen by wishing. This happens by you literally knowing, by you doing the grid work or the activations or whatever it may be, speaking and painting and writing and knowing that you are manifesting it. The frequency you come from, that's what it is about a lot. Like beyond, you know, we can say positive affirmations all day long and don't really mean them, and then they don't mean much. So it's time out of time for us to become fully boundless, limitless, fearless, timeless. Timeless is the important part. So never mind any dates, even tomorrow, and it will take about 3 days to settle in. But ultimately, anything can happen at any now moment in time, before, after, whenever. This is beyond time. You need to go beyond time. And don't wait then for the next gateway either, okay? You need to train yourself to expect for everything to shift and happen in any one now moment in time. That's the only time anything ever changes, in a now moment. You need to transcend fully time, because that's your eternal self that you tap into, that is at one with source and everything. Fully tapping into the quantum field that's available to us now, where everything becomes possible when you align. It's like one now moment to the next. You need to jump, you need to quantum leap before you know you're going to be safe, because you trust your inner guidance and source. That's when you're going to be rewarded and supported, not before. That's how I experience it. So this is, we walk by faith. not by sight, not by knowing. You know, there is no security in life as such. You can have millions in the bank and the greatest house, and something can happen tomorrow and you're out in the street. So, you know, the whole financial security thing in general goes out the window because we're transcending money. We're transcending New Earth abundance, goes beyond money, totally. Energy is our currency, very much connected to divine love. And that's what shifts everything. That frequency of divine love is that shift in the magnetic field. And it's us shifting from the mind to the heart and letting the heart guide us because it has quantum intelligence. And the brain is a receiver and transmitter. Okay. And it's all about the unification of the masculine and feminine and us calling all of our aspects back, all of our multidimensional self, the multidimensional integration, which brings the multidimensional realities online. This is what is shifting and merging and unifying all layers, levels, and dimensions, universes as one. That's what happened, but that's what's happening now, a one world. Where there's no more separation. Also not between the dimensional layers and levels. Whilst there's still different areas. But it is ultimately achievable and accessible for everyone who wants to put in the work, so to say. So we are totally dissolving the artificial matrix overlays for the collective. That's our job here. It's not their job, it's our job. So no, it's all about you standing in your mastery, and you need to again become the Shiva or Shakti Shiva, who kicks the last few monsters to the curb, so to say, whilst we're laughing and dancing. Because it's all about fun now, okay? Because that's a shift in consciousness the forerunners need to really anchor in, all right? Because whilst we're still in fear, resistance, fighting anything, resisting, you are vibrating at lower frequencies, which is what enables these entities to even get to you. You need to understand that the devil ultimately is just a symbol for our deepest fears, desires, insecurities, doubts, worries. So if you notice, this is all the limiting fear-based programming that the old matrix realities are based upon, which is fully dissolving now, then you just need to become super extra conscious of what you're thinking and feeling in every now moment, because that together is what manifests. So whether, you know, whether it's fear or love that's underlying your thought process, that's still feeding whatever reality, whatever thought processes, beliefs you have running most of the time. That's what creates your realities or co-creates. You know, again, it's not about us forcing anything. It's a big, complex, miraculous co-creation, okay? But it's both end. So it's about we point the arrow and the rest is up to the wind, which is source and which is all of us together as one. Again, source is not outside of us, some being up in the clouds. It's the one consciousness altogether, the highest, purest consciousness. And that's the cosmic consciousness we're now here to embody. So the forerunners are literally now fully integrating their ascended master guardian self identities. And literally also at one with source, because how I see it, it's the field, the organic divine creatrix field, which is like a metaverse, but an organic version, okay? And there are no more divisions between the layers and dimensions as such. So it's free merging, literally 1 to 15 dimensional layers. And then you have a pre-meta layer, which would be the Sophia, as I also call it, which is also meta and anti-meta now. And it holds pure potentiality and where everything is kind of uncreated and created. And then you have source. But also these whole frequencies are also available within the one creatrix field. So it's both. So you have these three now types of areas of consciousness, but also they are all one. That's the Trinity, really, the Holy Trinity in the oneness. And the totality of the singularity calls are all about anchoring that, you know, and that's why we beautifully anchored, especially with the last call, also on the whole embodiment level. And I can see it in my own life, the embodiment fully stepping up and in. And it doesn't mean you're a totally different person. It's just that you get rid of all the things that no longer serve you and you're fully standing in your truth and fully loving yourself as you are. And that might look different, that will look different for everyone. Thankfully so. We're not supposed to fit all in the same boxes. So there's a lot of room there within the oneness for individuality. It's all about uniqueness and individuality. Okay, and no longer fitting into compartments and boxes whatsoever. And it's all about our soul signature, frequency, you know, our heart, where we come from, our essence. You know, what are your intentions? Because this will be read. New Earth is all about telepathic communications, fully being able to tune into each other's energy and, you know, telepathic again communication. So you know what other people are thinking, but also, you know, you have privacy to, you know, a good extent, but still you will literally be tuning into feeling, you know, if you would hurt another person, what that would feel like for the other person. And especially for divine counterparts or twin flames, I've also been seeing that it's like very much you would literally feel what it's like to be in each other's bodies. Because they are very much at the moment going through an energetic field unification and merging and soul merging process. And that is bringing also fully online and is healing also the morphogenetic field of Earth, which is also connected to the pole shift and flip and us, you know, basically the Chrysler Saphira light body upgrades. It's all interconnected, the multidimensional DNA upgrades, and that love and the unification of the masculine and the feminine within the Holy Trinity, rebirthing the Chrysler Saphira or Christos Sophia or androgynous Albion light body. That's really what brings New Earth fully online. And they also hold the Edenic and Paradisian codes and the new relationship Decent codes, divine union, divine love codes, which all of society is based upon. It's based on, you know, at the core of any society is the family. It's the relationships, then, you know, the family. And from there, you know, that's why the family unit has been so much attacked as well. And gender identity and all of that to try and, you know, confuse people and, you know, interfere with that. So we are returning to a new blueprint of what it really means to be in a masculine body, in a feminine body, children, how we interact with one another, you know, no more control, it's sovereignty, but also interdependency. And from within those divine partnership, this is where the whole, what I also see, because it's also the 12 tribes or the 13 tribes, because the 13th tribe is represented by the Holy Family or the Christic lineage of Joshua and Mary. And then you have the 12 tribes come from the 13th tribe, so to say. And from there, you have all the other tribes coming out. So what I've also said last time about the new cosmic quantum tree of life, which is also connected to this, which is coming online within our templates and within the planetary templates and cosmically, is this 12-pointed Katara grid or 12-pointed tree of life. And then you have 12 other trees of life, 12-pointed ones, but they're super imposed, and they're also, it's not just 12 points, so there are more to it. So there are infinite templates that come out of these 12 templates, because it's representing a cosmic logos, because it's 12 times 12, that gives 144, and that's the number of the core cosmic monad. But again, it's a code number. And the 13 is also the 13 signet is the one that connects, and that's also very important, because the 13th has been forgotten, the Divine Mother, and that's also what the Mother Arc frequencies, and it's literally the Mother Arc frequencies and the Mother frequencies are literally the Holy Trinity that hold also the Divine Masculine, Divine Child frequencies. That's how I see it. So join a call tomorrow. It's going to be an awesome activation. I can feel it. Let's switch this baby on. Ourselves, the grids, and again, no attachment to outcome. We let it go, all right. But I can feel the magic is in the air, and we came here to literally make it happen at this moment in no time. That's what I see. So, and whatever magic, what I also see after tomorrow is literally just, this is clearing out the rest of the cobwebs, the evaporization of the negative density energies, and then it's just free flight. Like literally our wings are opening to fly, our gifts and abilities are already being so amplified and new things coming online and wisdom and knowledge, but it's going to be literally just, this is the full, it's like a rocket going off. The vision actually I got today was us coming out of our pods. You know, when you, in the Matrix, the movie, when they're in the pods, and the, you know, that the Matrix feeds off these little tanks, and we're basically coming out of our tanks. I like to call them pods. And it's like, ready for action. It's like, wait, you know, and it's literally, we're waking up from the false Matrix, and we'll see what the organic one is, and it doesn't look like in the movies in the Matrix, okay, but it's horrific. It's the new Eden. It's the new realities. Now, how quickly that happens and in which sequence and whatever exactly, again, we are keep making this up as we go along. I do not believe there's anyone out there who knows. I don't believe there's anyone out there who knows everything or gets everything always right. That's why it's so important that we all listen to our own inner guidance, and it's how you're going to navigate through this, what is coming up, whatever that is. Okay, but we make it good. We biggest intentions, keep holding your vision, but with detachment, you just let go of the outcome. But you know that our biggest, wildest dreams are coming true. But just how exactly that's going to happen, again, we keep making it up as we go along, and we'll see. And we just need to kind of have the also be in deep gratitude right now for what we already have, whilst we keep making more happen or having bigger manifestations. Also, we had a lot of womb healing, because this is, we're coming out of the cosmic womb, out of the void space, where we have been rebirthing ourselves. And this is where also we've been healing our womb, especially over the last few months, again, for masculine and feminines. And this is also basically us rebirthing now ourselves. And this is also really much healed all these lunar distortions and kind of dark matter aspects from our fields and the whole womb area at literally cosmic level and also personal levels. And again, we're all at different points, but I can already feel a big difference, because this was a big issue for me for many, many years. And I've been healing it for many years. And I know many of you too, because the womb, obviously, of the mother has been very much attacked, as I've mentioned before. So there's great healing that is happening and basically completing now. Also, I want to say, especially for women in that regard, women are not meant to naturally, okay, our organic blueprints, which we're now fully activating again, we're not meant to have a period every month, okay? And it's not supposed to be painful, the same with childbirth. And also, you're supposed to be very conscious about the whole, you know, the pair choosing when to become pregnant and call forth a soul before you even, you know, make the magic happen, so to say. And you would also more or less do that every 3 years. So this whole, you know, there has been so much distortions being made, not just to our DNA, but obviously to all levels and layers. And a lot of that had also to do with our reproductive systems and the whole being able to, you know, for people to be pregnant all the time and kind of, well, obviously this is also now turning to the other side where people are becoming infertile, but obviously that we know has a lot to do with the toxic loads and other kind of interference and distortions and toxicity that has been induced into the field. But truly, believe me, all of that has happened also over the last 2.5 years. It's been, I mean, I've been working on this for a while, clearing this at collective level, especially at the moment also with all this what is kind of being washed off us. It's like, you know, all these cycles, all these karmic loads, it's done. Okay, patterns, it's all done. It's just washing off your field now on the planetary field. That's where we're at. Okay, but it just takes as long as it takes for each person. But basically, we're returning to our original innocence, our original blueprints, plus upgrades. And obviously, our womb space is very, very important in regards to our creative abilities, and also, you know, children that will be birthed forth now, the diamond children. And for these divine couples also to be there, because you need certain coding, DNA codings to bring in the higher dimensional children that are helping us to, you know, keep increasing the frequency on beautiful Mama Gaia, New Earth. So also, now that we are fully reclaimed, love for ourselves, which is the key to everything, in which she has ended the game. It's all about us reclaiming our worth, opening up to the blessings that we know are ours, okay? And because fully reclaiming our worth also means no compromises in regards to only the best is good enough for us, okay? Now, it doesn't mean we're like becoming, I don't know, superficial, or you know what I mean? But you get me. It's about, you know what you want, and that's what you focus on without attachment, but you don't go for lower options. Like, for example, again, the flat thing, I was thinking, what are my options? My options would be some little crappy flat, like I'm already in here in this place where I don't want to be. That's the only thing I can kind of afford, because everything is so crazy. So, and then the message every time I tried to get in there, especially the last few days, was like, no, just surrender, surrender. So I keep needing to surrender. But I also know this is the time where we're going to move action. It's time for quantum leaps. Again, remember, whatever you're going to be shown, but you need to know in every now moment. For everyone, it will be different. So nobody can tell you. You know, you're the one who needs to guide yourself. That's what it's all about. Sovereignty. All right. So, but you will know what to do, when to do it, when it's time. All right. And that's the message I've been getting. So there's a lot of surrender, and there's also going to be a lot of action now coming up. I can feel it. It's like the adventures are coming up. And however, again, this is going to play out. It's so open. It's just a big quantum field full of infinite possibilities. Okay. So just keep following your heart. Listen to your heart, please. Okay. Keep dropping your mind into your heart. Your heart knows. Run in that direction. You. So we're rebirthing ourselves as the one true diamond avatar that we are. That's what these activations are also about. That's for me, the crystalline grid, all of that coming online. That's us, the diamond avatar. And I've also been seeing that since the 11th coming online. And again, words are spells. That's our witchcraft. Just be, you know, we are white magicians, magic rare queens and kings, as in we're merging shadow and light. But the thing is, we need to use our words in alignment with the law of one that serves all. So it's not just about others. It's not just about us. It should serve all of us. Okay. It's also not about sacrificing our well-being. And enough of us have done enough of this. Okay. Now it's literally like open up wide to receive. You know, it's coming. Many of us know the physical manifestations haven't come in just yet, but it's basically also connected, as I see it, with the full switching off of the artificial simulation. And again, the heart is the key. Us tuning into the heart, I can feel it. It's obviously the heart mind, okay, unifying all as one. That's what we came in here for. And fully rebirthing that, okay? And we're quantum leaping, jumping, merging now with our already ascended master self. It's happening right now, okay? So tune in. There is only now. Transcend time. Become timeless, limitless, fearless, boundless. Okay. And that only happens if you truly follow your heart. So the time is now. Let's make the magic happen. Join me for the call tomorrow or the replay. Your multidimensional self will be online. I know that. And it really works outside of time and space. Okay. But this is a living and breathing container. And it's been really beautiful to work with this for the last week. So thank you so much for everyone who's been part of this. Thank you so much for everyone in general who does their work in their own way and who is shining their light and keep making the magic happen. Because again, it's not about doing anything spiritual. It's about just being the change, being the embodiment of that cosmic Christ consciousness. That's what makes a change. Okay. Now we do a very quick activation where we're going to do quantum leap into new earth now. Okay, so just one moment. Okay, if you want to take headphones, and if you want to, I'm going to post this as well underneath afterwards as an MP3 download link and post it on my SoundCloud for you. And just sit back or lie down with your back straight and relax. And just take a couple of breaths to center ourselves, focusing on our heart. Letting go of any worries, any stress, any thoughts, and any tension held in our body. Letting fully go, becoming fully present in this now moment, fully present in our body. And we're going to take a deep breath into our heart center and hold it there for a moment and let it build up. And see it as a beautiful crystalline diamond, rainbow, plasma, iridescent, opalescent, crystalline ball of light. With the next breath, you breathe this out into your whole energy field like a big ball of light. Purifying, clearing, releasing, letting go of any lower negative artificial frequencies, energies, entities, vibrations, sound and light fields. Inverted, limiting thought forms and beliefs. Just let it all go. See yourself surrounded by this beautiful bubble of crystalline diamond white, opalescent, iridescent light, sparkling with beautiful platinum, golden, white, and iridescent pastel rainbow colors. Beautiful plasma light, fire, water, liquid light. Filling a whole field with pure cosmic Christ consciousness. 144 dimensional frequency bandwidths of pure source light, streaming right from the God worlds, all the way from source, into your crown, into your heart, out into your whole energy field, filling up your whole beautiful bubble of light, your aurora or bubble, your travel vehicle. Sukara iskara kera iskara 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 ashkushkushkushkushkushku eina. Suna kera kera. Suna suna suna. Yana kara yana kera eish tukara aina ka aira aista umamamana se lukaraye. Alana terasa ashkuna te amena asku aira. Pero une hena sena yena kera esera susunatera ea asatara. Katara nasera susuna kristala kena yena ses. Fully activate now our crystal body. Our Christ sapphire, diamond rainbow, plasma, aurora, light body. Makava vehicle. Suna kena se nunara tara yena ke. Suna tera yena kalasa. Tuna yena te. Purify, clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade. Whole morphogenetic field to the highest divine blueprint available in this now moment. Every cell, every atom, every atomic and subatomic particle and wave and all the spaces in between, right down to mitochondria, fully resetting our blueprint to the highest divine templates available in this now moment, unique for each. So ashtana yena kera se tera tatana ye kera sa ya yo. Manane na sunatera ye. Eku enara esare nasare ke kure na tera seraye ke na nena seraye. Kenatura yena purify, clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade all of your chakras, unifying within one column, or purify, clear, healed, upgrade to the highest divine color, blueprint, frequency opening the stargates within our own Qatar grid, our own tree of life within our field. Activating the divine blueprint of the 144 plus 3 as 1 now. Kurashkina estara tena se tera se kuku yena na 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 era. Kuyanintera shayana ye. Nena nena ye. Yunatera susuna yena ye. Kure na 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 ya. Purify, clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade, realign, meridians, nadis, axial tonal lines, throughout our fields, throughout the grids. Balance, harmonize, merge, unifies one. Right and left brain hemispheres, pineal and pituitary glands, masculine, feminine. Higher and lower self, heaven and earth, matter and antimatter. To call back our multidimensional selves, soul, oversoul, avatar rishi, pure source light consciousness unified as one, all universes, dimensions, realities, realms unified as one. Sukara sekena sekera sakara shushunatera sekena ye. Realize that your field is at one with all of creation. This is your holographic screen. And now we shift what we see upon it. As we're waking fully from the dream within the artificial matrix. Fully reclaiming all of our gifts, abilities, and power, memories, and wisdom. The emerald tablets igniting from within us, our crystal networks, our diamond heart and mind, and that within the planet. Opening the halls of our menti from within and without. Fully now, returning our ancient future memories and realities, our new Eden, igniting from deep within. Aira inekera eskara kush kara iakea. Sunanana tera sekera ye. Una tara yekera. Shushuna ke era sekena tera tea sekena tea. Kena setena tena esana karash kushkuna tea ena te era sekera tea. See the quantum grid of life activate within your field, the Qatar grid, superimposed, 144 spheres, infinite blueprints, templates of the Christ of Saphira, igniting now within our fields, throughout the planetary body, throughout the cosmos now. Unifying as one cosmic diamond, rose and emerald heart right now. One heart, mind, body and soul logos. Ushushuna inakira senena 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 kia. So nana Ona inaki. Una sera yena nena sena tera yena kia shushu ayakara kuna na ena sena ea ke ena teate kuna tatera sa kena shushu kena kera kena satera kena teate letting go of anything and everything that no longer serves us, any lower frequencies, energies, entities, shadow beings, all cleared across all layers, levels, dimensional levels of creation now from within the one consciousness. Letting go and overwriting all the fear-based programming the old matrix is based upon. As we truly remember who we really are, at one with all of creation, at one with Source. And from this place, nothing lies outside of us, and everything is possible now. Shukaraina kera sukuna te tera shashana te akea. See how the screen within your bubble, the screen of your reality is shifting to new earth realities, all new worlds, our new Eden awakening from within, our new organic holographic screen of the organic divine creatrix field through and within our DNA, fully igniting now 144 dimensional strands, the music of the spheres, our original divine blueprints, the diamond white anchor body, the crystal cathedral network, the grids, the new diamond grids, the new earth realities and grids now, all new organic holographic realities, igniting from deep within as our heart opens ever wider and wider to the pure, true divine love that we are and all is, and it's flowing in from Source through our hearts out to all there is. Shoshunate nai nai akiratune eyu unate yanate yesune ere unaye unayenate sunayena enate nunate. Feel your heart connecting to the crystalline core of the earth, crystalline heart of earth, throughout the grids, Q sites, stargates, arc sites, trinity gates, organic ascension gateways, vortices, power points, ancient sites, ancient solar temples, pyramids, crystal pyramids, vatas, aquifers, crystal beds, crystal cathedral network, crystal caves, crystal caverns. Our crystal networks within and without throughout the dimensions, the sun disk network, crystalline cities, the golden cities, igniting within and without, the crystalline rivers, the crystalline grids. Oh, na na na, dera ayara shu 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 shu. Susushana ayaka esanate eanakara usunate ake. Any remaining density, any black goo, any remnants of black magic, any cords, any hooks, all released, dissolved in this field of pure divine love and a pure diamond white flame. Purification and ascension throughout our fields, throughout the planetary body, throughout the cosmos now. Sushunakera esunate ekara asasha shatukunate. Zenatera asanate. Sunasha. As the past washes off us, any remaining reversals, lower codings, interference patterns, lower templates fully dissolve and clear our us now. Absolute ease and grace. Shushuna Tera Sekira Satara. As every cell and every atom is crystallizing, our atomic composition shifts to 13 protons, 12 electrons, 13 neutrons. See your blood, your fascia, your skin, and your bones crystallizing, your diamond heart and mind, connecting to every heart throughout the cosmos as one cosmic diamond rose heart, an emerald great now. This pure divine love is filling out every cell, every atom, every atomic and subatomic particle and wave, and all the spaces in between, throughout our bodies, throughout our fields, throughout the whole cosmos. Sushuna Kirate. Goodness. To call back to ourselves all that we are, all of our multidimensional selves, our soul, oversoul, avatar, Rishi, one pure true God source consciousness, unified as one. Sunakira sekena te te tarasa sasana doshkunate. Tena te asetinata. Ayatara sanatea. It is done, it is done, it is done. So it is. Now, come fully back into your body, fully back into the here and now. It is done. The totality of the singularity is here now. Realized and embodied through us right now, right here, timelessly so. As we remember our eternal self, who has never been born, and who doesn't die, at one with all. Everything is possible now, as we awaken from the dream and become the masters of our realities now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. Now, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. And drink a lot of water. I hope you can be in the call tomorrow or for the replay and join in this timeless quantum activation and new earth manifestation container. Otherwise, just keep doing your magic, and in general, obviously. Again, these are very much collective activations, so this is what is coming in. New earth is here right now, right here. It's for us to activate and fully grab and make it visible. Make the impossible possible. Come on, we do this. Now, all of my videos and transmissions really help you to clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade your field. So I hope it supports you. If you'd like to support me back, the details are below. If you'd like to make a donation, and like, share, subscribe, comment, all of this helps. So thank you very much. And for just being your true, authentic self, speak your truth from the heart, fearlessly so, or even with fear, you know, you need to break through it, all right? So the time in the cave is over. I did get that from a beautiful person that sent me an email today as part of the group calls. It is time to get out of the cave and step into our full power. Truly it is. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to connecting with some of you in the physical very, very soon. The cosmic reunion is here. We call it in as we believe, as we make it happen. And every word, thought, feeling, belief, and action is that. So let's be the change. Already has happened. Remember, we're just quantum merging, hopping, aligning in the quantum in no time whatsoever, where past, present, and future meet, and we're already in our new Eden, okay? Timelessly so. Transcend it fully, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know someone's getting impatient too, believe me. So. But It's time now. All right. Our breakthrough is here. This is it. Okay. The final breakthrough into full freedom, full sovereignty, full liberty, full abundance, and abundance is so many things. Okay. So redefine abundance. Be grateful for what you have. Keep calling forth more because it's all happening now. Okay. Keep believing. That's what makes it happen. Knowing is seeing. All right. And let it activate within you. Your heart knows, and we can feel it. So even if some things haven't manifested yet, they will any moment in no time, all right? In a blink of an eye. So that's what we're manifesting here. So I love you. I hope to see some of you in the call, and otherwise, namaste, and I see you soon. So much love, infinite gratitude, and blessings. Bye-bye.